Are you tired of trying endless stretches to fix your rounded shoulders but only seeing minimal results? Well, here's the truth. Stretching alone doesn't work as it's only short term. So how do we fix it? Strength training. So today I'm going to show you 3 different exercises that you can do that if done consistently, you can say goodbye to your rounded shoulders forever. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel. So we all know stretching is good for you and it should be done on a regular basis. But the reason why it's only a short term is because when you're stretching a muscle, you are increasing mobility. However, you are decreasing stability because you don't have the strength in that new elongated position. So if I'm stretching my pecs out here, yes, I'm going to increase my range of motion, but if I'm not doing proper strength training, my shoulders are just going to come back to the usual position because they're not strong enough to hold my shoulders back in its proper position. So what exercises can we do to fix this? Well, the first exercise I'm going to show you is called a face pull, and we're going to use the cable machine for this. However, if you don't have access to this, you can use a resistance band from home. Why am I showing you this exercise? Because I want you to have your shoulders in an externally rotated position in a safe way that doesn't put too much stress on your shoulders in the internal rotation position. So our target muscles are the rotator cuff, and these are a group of muscles, small muscles at the back of your shoulder. They are to stabilize your shoulder. 2 of them are responsible in what's called external rotation, trying to get the shoulder back behind the body and stretching out through the pecs. So I'm going to use 2 of these long straps here today. I find them they're the best attachment you can use. However, you can use 2 long ropes, or if you only have access to one tricep rope, that will also work as well. So I'm going to have the position slightly taller than myself. I'm going to attach 2 of the long straps. And you don't need heavy weights for this because we want high quality reps. I learned this exercise from Athlean-X, this position. There's different variations that you can do for a face pull, but for this one, I really want to focus on that external rotation position. So we're gonna come out here. All right, from here, my shoulders, I'm already pulling them back, not letting them relax out here. Pull them back. I'm keeping my thumbs out because that's the direction I really want to point my elbows. So I'll show you what I mean. This is what the exercise is. Okay, so if you notice my thumbs were pointing behind me as I pulled back, I'm trying to beat my elbows back behind my body. Rather than pulling like this, I'm pulling like this. I'm making a W shape here. And that's a really good position to be in. And while yours may not look like that at first because of your posture, this is going to help tremendously over a short period of time. A couple things to look out for though. Firstly, I am taking my time through the exercise. As I pull back, I'm gonna hold for a couple of seconds before I slowly pull back. This is to ensure that we are working the muscles properly and activating them. Secondly, you wanna try and avoid shrugging your shoulders. So it is common when you're first starting out, or if you're overusing your traps and you're in poor posture around the shoulders, that you're gonna be like this. And so any pulling movement, including a face pull, your tendency would be to shrug your shoulders like this. And then this is where you start to feel, oh, this feels a bit tight, or I'm feeling a bit of neck pain. So just try and relax, draw your shoulders down towards the ground. And that way you're using more of your shoulders and less of your traps. The second exercise I'm gonna show you is the wall slide. And the reason why I like this progression, because now we can get our arms and raise them up over our head, getting the middle and lower traps involved. So this is in the middle of your back here, area that is often chronically weak in most individuals. So how we perform the exercise is that we find anywhere that's flat against a wall. There should be plenty of options that you can do from home or in the gym. Okay, we'll line our back up against the wall, and we're going to just bend our legs a little bit because I want you to get your lower back flat with the ground. Oftentimes you're going to be arching like this, and then there's a gap underneath you. So firstly, lower your legs down a little bit, and then try and draw your belly button in towards your spine, and that's gonna help flatten that lower back. Okay, so now we're gonna bring our arms up against the wall. So for some people, you may not be able to touch your arms here, you might be out here. That's okay for now, but as close as you can, hug the wall, and then we're going to raise our arms up, over our head, try and straighten those elbows as much as you can, and raise them back down. And again, keeping that lower back flat against the wall. That arch is going to make you cheat. So you feel like, oh, this is easy. Flatten that back and come down again. This is a great progression to do because we have learnt now to try and relax the shoulders. If you come into this straight away, your tendency is going to shrug those shoulders, and then again, you're going to feel that pain in those traps or tightness. So try the face pulls first before you move on to this exercise here. The wall slide is quite a challenging exercise, so if you find this quite difficult, you can also try this on the floor. And with the help of gravity, that's going to help you get those arms back and close as you can. However, if you do want to add a little bit of progression to the wall slide, we're going to add some active internal rotation movement in there. So we're going to start in this position here, elbows up against the wall, 90 degrees at the shoulder as well. So from here, we're going to externally rotate, now raise them up, come back down, internally rotate just to here and back up. And that is the wall slide. Okay, so the third exercise we're going to do today is the band pull apart. And all you need is just a light resistance band or a TheraBand. And this is a really great exercise now to add in the rhomboids and the rear delts. Again, they're located in the upper back. You don't need to know exactly where they are. The point is it pairs nicely with some external rotation component as well. So we're going to go for an underhand grip here. And we're going to raise our arms slightly higher, so about eye level. And then from here, we're going to, again, keep the thumbs out. This is going to help us with the direction of the movements. So eye level here, I'm going to pull that band apart and bring it down towards the middle of my chest. Come back up and pull it down from here. Add a second pause at the bottom to emphasize the exercise. And back up. And you also find you get the active stretching through the pecs as well. So again, this is just a fantastic all-round exercise that you can do to help with those rounded shoulders. Just a quick pointer with the exercise, if you've never done this before, with the resistance band, obviously, the narrower we go in terms of our grip, the harder it is to pull that apart. Likewise, the wider you go, the easier it is. So maybe start with shoulder width apart. If you find that's too difficult, then just widen just a little bit from here. And also be mindful again of shrugging those shoulders. Try and just relax them and just pull. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. From here, squeeze shoulder blades together. And then that's going to be optimal for performing the exercise. You will feel a little bit in your biceps as well. That's only natural until you get a little bit stronger through the upper back. That's it, guys. So that's 3 exercises that you can do in the gym or from home to help with your posture and fix those rounded shoulders. Remember, static stretching is actually a good thing and it should be complemented with strength training. However, doing stretching alone is not going to fix the problem. It's also worth noting that your posture stems from your sitting or standing positions, whether it's at work or at home. And so just be more mindful when you're going back in those positions, because even if you're doing all the strength training, all the stretching, and if you're not improving your posture in those seating or standing positions, then over time, you're not going to get the result you wanted to, because your habit is to stay in this rounded position. So just be a little bit more aware that when you feel that your shoulder's a little more rounded and your back's rounding a little bit from here, just think, oh, okay, just sit a little taller, chest up, shoulders back. Very simple, easy thing you can do just to quickly be more mindful about your posture and just sit up a little bit taller. If you found this video helpful, please give this a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.